Well, for most students, spring break is a much-needed timeout from schoolwork. But how can parents fill all those free days, especially when the kiddos are saying how bored they are? Well, try the suggestions I got from Editor-in-Chief of Parents, Grace Bastidas.
Well, Grace, let's start with the outdoorsy stuff. You know, here in Colorado, we love the outdoors, and with spring break right around the corner, what kind of stuff can we do with the kids?
Oh my goodness, there's so much, especially in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
But whether you live in the city or the suburbs, I love a good nature-themed scavenger hunt. The trick is really to put together a list of simple items, a spider web, a feather, a squirrel, and then write down clues for each so that your kid is motivated to use their critical thinking skills. Another simple activity that I really love is teaching little ones how to fly a kite. So go to your local park, and it's really, really great for hand-eye coordination, but flying a kite is also a nice way to relax the mind as you watch it soar across the sky.
I am so happy that you mentioned that, because I was literally just telling my girls that one of my favorite memories is my dad making our kites and then taking us out and flying those kites. I think that we have forgotten to do that. Well, my girls, let me tell you, are very indoor type. They love doing stuff inside. How can I keep them busy during those days off?
Get them into the kitchen and try out a new recipe. I have daughters as well, and we really like to make bread together, and they love to measure the ingredients, which is really good to teach those basic math concepts. And they also like to knead the dough, which I personally find very soothing. Another simple idea is an age-old favorite is fort building. This simple construction can keep kids busy for a long, long time, which is very key. While using their creativity, all they need are pillows, blankets to create their special secret hideaway.
Oh my gosh, all this sounds like so much fun, but you mentioned getting creative, which I think is big. I love getting them to do creative stuff. What other suggestions do you have to get that creativity going?
Well, no matter their age, have them create a collage by using old newspapers, magazines, photos, and art supplies, and let them get to work using their imagination. And when they're done, they can talk about their masterpiece and the inspiration behind it. Another idea, which I really like, is a simple music experiment. Fill different glasses with different amount of waters, and then have your kids tap a spoon on the glasses, and they'll hear the different noises that makes and learn about sound waves. So a nice little experiment.
Yeah, that really is, and super creative here. Well, I don't know how old your girls are. I've got the 14-year-old and the 7-year-old, so there's a little bit of a gap there. What suggestions do you have on activities that they both can do and they can both enjoy?
Well, mine are 8 and 10, and there's nothing like a good old-fashioned dance party, and I think you can get involved in this too. You know, just you want to introduce some of your favorite songs to them and get them shaking, and add songs like the Macarena and the Electric Slide to your playlist, and I guarantee everybody will be on the floor laughing as they attempt the same moves. And then board games. Everybody has board games at home. Great screen-free activity for the whole family, and it teaches kids about teamwork and taking turns and following rules, and also how to lose. So get the Monopoly out, Clue, Guess Who, whatever board game you're into.
I love all this advice. You have no idea, Grace. It's almost like you know my girls, because the little one hates to lose. I mean, like if we play Candyland or Uno and she has to win, and if she doesn't, it's over. Like we have to stop playing because she does not like to lose. How do you deal with a kiddo like that?
You know what? My girls are the same way, and we just play and have fun and laugh and make sure they know this is for fun. This is like a great time to just let loose and enjoy each other's company.
Okay, we are definitely going to be working on that. Well, enjoy your time. If spring break is around the corner for you and the girls, have fun. And thank you so much for all those tips. I'm going to definitely be trying those out.
Yes, you too. Enjoy.
Love those. And for more ideas, get more tips, tricks, hacks, and advice at parents.com.